right, y'all. This shows that I'm live. So I'm gonna say that I am. I don't know. If you can't tell by the title of this video, then you're fixing to find out exactly where I am at with a few things. I didn't plan on going live tonight. Had no plans on it at all. But here I am. Here I am. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. If you're new around here, my name is Missy, and on this channel we are dedicated to loving and supporting each other through our loved ones' addictions, or so I thought. And yeah, so we're gonna get some things straight. We're gonna set some guidelines, okay, on this channel, and that's just the way it is, okay. Hey guys, I'm a little bit frazzled. Um, I don't want to regurgitate over and over again, things that have gone on in my life. But, it is what it is. Anyway, I know a lot of y'all don't have a clue what I'm talking about. It's just one of them days, okay? Um, so y'all know that it's not that I have been, I am on a healing journey, okay? And not just from my son overdosing in April and then again 2 weeks later and going to jail for God only knows how freaking long, blah, 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 all the things, okay? It's not just that. I'm on a healing journey for a lot of things, okay? There's a whole lot more that goes on in my life besides just my son's addiction, okay? I don't show it all on here. I don't talk about it all on here. Okay? I don't talk about my other children on here. I don't talk about my relationship with my other children on here because that's nothing, okay? That is nothing. That is nobody's business. That is between me and my other children. I do have a good relationship with my other children. Thank you very much. I do. I share my healing journey with the freaking world so that people that may go through this later on down the road or are going through it right now or whatever, I can be of some help, some support. I can let them know that they're not alone. Because let me tell you something, okay? If you've never had to deal with addiction, if you've never had a son or a daughter that has been through the hell of addiction, you ain't got a clue. Sit down. Please. Okay? If you've never had to do CPR or Narcan or anything else to your own child, shut up. That simple. I don't want to hear it. I am not angry with you guys. I have people that are coming at me. And I got a feeling that they're the ones. This lady, I think she keeps making new accounts to keep coming after me. Okay? And I'm done. I am done. Okay? If If I'm, oh, call it them, y'all. I have been accused of monetizing, okay? And monetizing my son's addiction for my own benefit, okay? Let me tell you something. Yes, I am monetized. I got 1,000 subscribers somehow, okay? I did. That's how you become monetized. And it wasn't with my son's story. So yes, I am monetized. But I don't make a freaking dime doing YouTube and telling his stories. I have been accused of causing him to relapse because I was putting his story out here for the world to see. Okay? You have to make $100 in the time frame that YouTube gives you. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much. You have to make $100 in the time frame that they give to you. Okay? I don't make that. It takes me 2, sometimes 3 months to make $100 freaking dollars. And you want to sit there and tell me that I am monetizing my son's addiction for my own? Thank you. Thank you. Are you for real? I don't do this for the money. I have said that all along. I don't ask for anything. Okay? I don't ask for anything. If I get on here, yes, this started out as a business for me, not the Joseph side of it, but the cooking and the canning and the homesteading and all that. Yes, I intended on making this channel a business. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I'll work my butt off. Okay? I have worked my butt off for 2.5 freaking years. And I don't make $100 a month. It takes 2 to 3 months for me to even get that. Okay? I ain't monetizing nothing. I'm not monetizing my son's story, my son's relapse, my son's overdose. Just for my own benefit. Okay? I am not. I have been, and I still am, on a healing journey that I share with the freaking world. Okay? I don't hide anything when it comes to my journey of healing. I don't hide anything when it comes to my love for my kids. I don't hide anything when it comes to how hard this life with addiction is. Okay? I would be doing a disservice and I would be lying to everybody if I didn't show everything. I wouldn't be doing anybody any good. Okay? Nobody. Nobody. I am beat down and tired, people. Do you understand that? I am beat down and I am tired. To the point to where I'm ready to end this channel, like for good, okay? No, if I do cooking videos or, canning videos or gardening videos or homesteading videos or whatever, I get knocked for that, okay? I get knocked for that. Don't make nothing off of them neither anymore. I don't. If I do an addiction video. Say that I don't go live. I just make a video, okay? I just make a video talking about addiction. Then I have got no less than 50 to 75 demon trolls or trots coming after me instantly. They come at me instantly. Okay? I am tired of it. I am tired of it. I'm done. Okay? I have been nice. I have tried to educate. Okay? I have tried to educate people on the atrocities of addiction, on the trappings of addiction, on the feelings, the grief, everything. No, they don't have any power over me. You're right, they don't. And I should not let people say, I should not let people have that kind of say over me, okay? I shouldn't. But when you're in where I'm at, I guess, on my healing journey, you're still fragile, okay? You're still fragile. And I've told y'all, I am not one to come at like that. I will hurt your feelings and I will hurt them bad, okay? And apparently I hurt this woman's feelings when I come back and ask her, does it not get old being a total bitch to people you don't even know over the internet? And that's when I got accused of monetizing my son's addiction. Okay? I'm done being nice. I'm done being nice. I'm done. Yeah, it is. It's her. There's some that are mild that I can just I can hit, hide from channel, banned, blocked, whatever. I can do it instantly. It goes in one ear and out the other. I don't pay any attention to it. Done. Okay? And then there's some like this. It's not an everyday thing, okay? It's not. This and today of all days. Today of all days. She picked today. And it was the wrong day for her to do that. Okay? It just was. I'm still how when you get a scab on you, okay, when you're a kid and you fall and you get a scab on your knee, and then it scabs over and you think it's healing and everything's going good, and then you fall again, tear that scab off. Well, that's been me for the past few months. Okay? Rosie, I knew you'd make me laugh. I know she does, and I know it shouldn't. I know. I know all this. Okay? There are days I can handle stupidity. Okay? Today today wasn't that day. Okay? There are things that happen in my life that I don't put out there for the whole freaking world. Okay? There are. I have other things going on. And you mix that in with the bullshit, and y'all, I don't even care anymore. If y'all don't like my language, I don't even care anymore. This is me. Okay, I've tried to be nice. That didn't work. I've tried everything, and this is the real me. Okay, if you don't like it, can't help it. I, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, I had a little boy that cried himself, and I know I'll be crucified for this by some freaking troll here in a few minutes, or a week down the road. But I had a little boy that cried himself to sleep last night, okay? And woke up crying throughout the night, missing his daddy, okay? So while you're sitting there or laying there in your nice, comfy bed and you're sleeping all night long or whatever you're doing, okay? I can think of a couple of things you ain't doing. Right, Woozy? Probably need to. But I was up and down all night long with that baby, just wanting his daddy. Okay? And it had me in a little bit of a mood this morning. Sorry that I can't be on in everybody's freaking schedule. Okay? I'm sorry. If you've never had to deal with that, I hope and pray to God you don't ever. I have said on this channel a million times, I wouldn't wish this on my own worst enemy. Well, I'm going to take that back. Okay? I am going to take that shit back. And here's the reason why. Okay? I don't wish that anybody's child becomes an addict. Okay? But I do wish that all the idiots that are out here running their freaking mouths and tearing us people that are having to deal with this down because they're too stupid to educate themselves. Okay? They're letting their asses overload their mouths. Um, really, there's no free speech in here. Get out. Just get out. I ain't gonna put up with that either. I do wish that they had to spend 24 hours living with the hell of addiction. I do. They deserve to. They won't pick up a book. They won't get online and do any research. They just want to talk up their asses and make everybody that has anything to do with it feel horrible. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. If it was anything else causing as many deaths as addiction does a year here, just here in the United States alone, if it was anything else causing that many deaths, there would be an outrage, there would be an uprising, there would be so many pissed off people in this world that y'all, we might even have another civil, okay? Might even do it. But because it's from addiction, nobody gives a shit except for the ones that are right there in the trenches. And if that scares you, then you need to move on. If the vid or whatever you can think of, okay, the flu, any of it, common cold or anything was taking that number of people out every single year. It would be, it'd be over, okay? They would just stand there, they'd be rioting in the streets, okay? Destroying cities, destroying this, destroying that. But because it's addiction, and because the stigma around addiction, and because of the way that it's portrayed, and because of the way social media and the stupid people on social media, not you guys, okay? You know who I'm talking about. The stupid that people that are out there, uneducated, just because of that, they don't care. They don't care that mamas like me, mamas like you, daddies, whatever, they don't care that there are people out there that are losing their kids every day to this. And they're too stupid to get on there and do their research and see how many are losing their lives. And I don't think that number's even right, to be quite honest with you. And I hope whoever is putting up the laughing emojis over here, I hope you right. Okay? I do. I am done, y'all. I am done being nice. I have pussyfooted around with this channel trying to make it something, trying to make it to where it is a safe space. It can't be a safe space. It can't be. As long as one of us is being attacked, we're all being attacked. No, not that, honey, not that. There was little laughing. It's a whole thing. Asher, I don't know how to do that. I know, CF. I know, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. Whew, if y'all ain't been paying attention, y'all need to. Okay? Y'all need to. I get in trouble for speaking my mind on that too, CF. So, you know. My husband is calling me. He'll have to wait. Let me, I don't know how to do this anyway. Thank you guys. It's just one of them days, Sif. It's just one of them days where I've been up almost all night with Aiden and seeing him so upset and things just I'm trying to heal here, people. Okay? I'm trying to heal here. If you have never been that close to losing your child and watching your child take their last, you watching your child take their last breath, there you go. He can. He can. He can visit him. Well, he can't have um, personal visits um, until Joseph becomes a trustee. But he can go visit his dad and, sit with the glass between them and talk over the phone and all that. And no, we sat on the couch most of the night last night. Well, I sat on the couch. He cuddled up in my lap, and what little bit we slept like that. So I think I finally carried him to bed about 10 till 6 this morning, and I just went and turned my coffee pot on, and I was up for the day, and I've been up ever since. Okay. Thank you, Jason. I cannot continue to be the troll's pincushion. Okay? I can't. I am trying so hard to get through this. I've got a kid to raise. Okay? I've got a kid to raise. I've got his kid to raise. And I'm sure somebody's going to have something stupid to say about that too. Okay? Bring it on. Bring it on. I, I've got to get past all this. I've got to heal my heart. I've got to heal my mind. I've got to heal my spirit because addiction will break your spirit like that. Somebody once told me that I must be doing something right because of the attacks that come up on me. Like I said, folks, there's days when I can handle it. I just uh, I look and you can usually tell by the first sentence of the comment, okay, whether they're going to be Richards or whether it's going to be a decent comment, okay? I can tell. And Normally, under normal circumstances, I can hit hide user from channel or ban or block or whatever you want to call it. Okay? Not think another thing about it. And then there's days like today that that doesn't happen. Okay? That doesn't happen. And that goes back to you never know what somebody's going through. You never know what kind of day they're having or whatever. So just be kind. If you can't handle trolling, you don't need to be on the internet. There you go. Troll that. Just be kind. And if you can't be kind, get off my channel. Okay? Just get off my channel because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done being nice. I'm done bending over backwards for some people that wouldn't piss on me if I was on fire. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done being nice. Thank you, Atlanta. Thank you. I have shown the utmost respect. I have shown the utmost respect to people that could care less. They were only here to watch my train wreck of a life. They didn't care. What is going on with my I don't know what's going on with my stuff here. Anyway, thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Jen. I need some milk. I need something stronger than milk, okay? Just saying. No, I ain't got it in this cup. Damn it. Is that honey? No, that's broth. I need honey. Oh, they couldn't. They especially in my life right now. Okay, couldn't do it. I can guarantee that. They'd be looking for somebody like me to listen to them and to help them out. Okay, and I'm just going to tell you, you know, we all know addiction does not discriminate, right? So when addiction does hit you right in the face, don't come crawling to me looking for help or education or love or support. Okay? I won't do that. No. You burned that bridge, not me. I was here. I was here to help others You burned that bridge. It wasn't me. Thank you, Jean. Thank you. Thank you, Pippa. Grandma, this. See, the funny little trolls or trots or whatever you want to call them, I can deal with them. Okay? Actually, I get a laugh out of them. Okay? I do. It's it's the Richard heads. It's those that I'm not dealing with anymore. I'm just not. I will I I'm about ready to I'm about ready to uninstall the YouTube Studio app that shows me, gives me notifications on comments and stuff like that. I'm about ready to uninstall that and be like, all right, who wants to do this job? Handle the comments, or I turn them over to Pat's, and then when I do that, uh, that's when all hell will break loose. Let him see, because he's not going to put up with it at all. He's just not. Oh, I know you won't, Betty. I know you won't. I have seen you. You saw me at Kroger the other day? Really? Which Kroger did you see me at? Warped Vision. Mm-hmm. What? I don't even understand. uh, I got asked by one of you guys. I read a comment and it gave me a headache to read. Good Lord. I got asked by one of you guys the other day, and she will know as soon as I say this. And it said, all right, Missy, I sound like cornbread. Why is it that you're always there for us whenever we need you, but you never reach out to us whenever you need something? And I told her I wish I had a good answer for that. And I wish I did. I wish I had a good answer for that. Um, I. Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry. That breaks my heart for you. Um, I've already lost so many in this community because of something I've said or something I've done, or I've pissed them off somehow. Okay? I've pissed them off somehow. I mean, y'all remember Kathleen? She gone. She gone. There was Lori, Kathleen, Nisi. I ain't heard from Nisi. Nisi, are you on here? If you are, sorry. I check on her every now and then when I get a chance. You know, there's a lot of them that are gone. And it would honestly and truly break my heart to lose anybody else in this community. I don't know, Mary Ellen. I wish I did. We were friends on Facebook, and I don't know what happened. D. She's still on here every now and then. Every now and then. That's what she said, Pippa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that is not honey. That is broth. What? Oh. I've had to let them go, Jen. I had to. I mean, it's sad. It's sad for me anyway. I don't know. Yes, yes, I did. I made bone broth. Tammy, I am right there in that same boat with you right now. I am. I know, Mary Ellen, and I appreciate that. It's just like there were a lot of people that I felt were I was closer to as a friend, okay, that have suddenly just gone. You know, I kind of felt a sisterly bond with. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry. Oh, apple butter. So, yeah, thank y'all for I did come to y'all with this, okay? I did come to y'all with this. I'm reaching out for help. If you can't see that this rant is my way of reaching out for help from you guys, let me just put it out there, okay? Bye, Tammy. Love you. I'm reaching out for help. I am. I I'm struggling. Okay, I am. I'm struggling. And I don't know if it's because, I didn't get any sleep ugh, last night and I'm tired. Okay. Look, I wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings on purpose. Okay? I would not hurt anybody's feelings on purpose. But if you're going to walk all over mine, it's on. Okay? It's on. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not. Until you're sitting here in my seat and you're putting your story, not just the fact that, one of your kids is addicted to drugs or alcohol or whatever gambling or whatever the case may be, okay? But until you're sitting here and you're sharing your story and you're putting it out there and you're trying to help people, until you're doing that, sit your ass down because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? I'm running a homestead. I am running a homeschool. I am raising an 8-year-old child. I have other kids and grandkids that still need mama and nanny. I have a husband of 32 plus years. I have animals to take care of. I have a garden to take care of. I got better things to do with my time. Okay? I do. Trust me, I do. I'm dealing with my own health issues on this health journey that I'm on. I am walking a very fine line right now. Okay? I am. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. I am dealing with a lot. I am. I am healing out loud. For heaven's sake, I am healing out loud. Do I need to say it louder so the people in the freaking back can hear me? I am healing out loud from the hell that addiction causes in your life. If you are in my position, okay, or anywhere near my position, God, if you don't already realize what hell addiction brings along with it, you're fixing to find out. Okay? And I would rather know that I had somebody that has already been through it, somebody that is putting it out there, is not afraid to talk about their story, is not afraid. Oh my dear God, I cannot with this one. Hang on. Woo! Gone. And I don't even remember what I was saying, but oh freaking well. I am so proud of you. A year, that is awesome. That is awesome. Keep up the good work, babe. Keep up that good work. I am proud of you. And I would tell you that every day. I sure would. I don't know how else to get through all this. Okay? I don't. I tried hiding in the shadows and dealing with this alone and keeping to myself and just not talking about it, shh, let me make everybody else comfortable by not talking about it. No, F that. I ain't doing that no more. Okay? I ain't doing that no more. If it makes you uncomfortable, get up and leave the room. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to heal out loud. Point blank, period. I'm going to heal out loud. I don't care who it makes uncomfortable. I don't care. I don't care. I honest to God don't care anymore. I don't care who thinks I have a potty mouth. I don't care who looks at me and says you're ugly. Okay, whatever. I don't dress to impress. I'm at home and I work my ass off here on my homestead. What do you do? Okay? When you're up to your neck in chicken poo. Mm-mm. Watch my language. There you go. This is my channel. Don't like my language? There's the door. Okay? Do I have an addiction also? I mean, I smoke cigarettes. Okay? I ain't gonna lie. I smoke cigarettes. I have for 40 plus years. So, addiction is uncomfortable. You're right, Tammy. It is. And if you're uneducated or unwilling to get to educate yourself, bye, Mary Ellen. Love you. If you're unwilling to educate yourself on something, but you're willing to jump up and speak on it, sit down. Oh, yeah. My son is, um, he is a drug addict. We're coming up on 16 years that we've been dealing with this. And right now he is in jail. And it looks like he will be there for quite a while. So I share my journey on here. I share my journey on here so that I can help other mamas, other daddies, other sisters, cousins, friends, whatever the case may be. So that, what is this girl even talking about? I don't even know. I don't. I'm lost. I don't have a clue. Um, I'm getting a headache from. Oh Lord. Okay. I don't even know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. I'm trying, Mary Claire. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't want having a YouTube channel to harden me. Okay? I don't want to have to put up walls and things like that because of stupid people. Okay? I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to change. I like who I am. Okay? I like who I am. I am comfortable with who I am. I'm just plain old Missy. What you see is what you get. Okay? And if I would say it to you on here, I'm not being a keyboard warrior. Okay? If I say it to you on here, if I see you out in real life, I'm going to say it to your face. Okay? That's just the type of person I am. I'm going to say it to your face. Whether you like it or not. You're making me mad. Really? Let me play a little violin for you. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't put on airs. Okay? I don't put on a show. I don't put on airs. I don't use my business voice because I don't even know that I got one. Okay? Well, all Southern women have their business voice, okay? I am who I am. I ain't got time to be anything else. I ain't got time to keep up with that charade, okay? I just don't. I just don't. I don't. I'll let y'all know that I love Jesus, but I cuss a little, okay? I said that right up front. I know some people don't like it, but you know what? They don't have to put my britches on every morning. They don't have to. They don't have to worry about that. They're not in my shoes, and God ain't going to judge you for my sins. Okay. Oh, Tammy. Yep. Hey, if you don't tell people, if you don't get it out, it just sits in the pit of your stomach. And that can cause so many issues. Get your racist shit off my channel. I don't want that. I have enough health problems. I don't need stupid shit sitting in the pit of my stomach and, becoming a rock and oh. I'll be honest with y'all. Would I like to make this into a business? Yes. Yes, I would. I would like to have a nonprofit. I would like to start a nonprofit. And I would like to be able to help other grandparents that are raising their grandchildren due to addiction across the country. Not just here in the state of Tennessee, not just here local, across the country. That's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm researching right now. That's where I see the biggest need because there is there is no help, none whatsoever out there for a grandparent that is raising a grandchild. I know that there is or was one woman that was raising 5 or 6 of her grandchildren due to addiction. You know, uh, we do not qualify for any state or federal help when it comes to raising Aiden. I've been accused of that too, by the way. That's lovely. We get no help when it comes to raising Aiden. And you know what? That's okay. I'm not sitting here saying, I can't believe that I don't get this, or I'm not saying that. I don't have to raise Aiden. Okay? I get to raise Aiden. I am blessed to raise Aiden. Okay? And we are blessed to be able to take care of him. That's just the way it is. There are a lot of grandparents, especially in these rural areas like what we're in right now. There are a lot of grandparents out there that need help. They need help. Whether it be help with food or clothes or school supplies or Christmas or birthdays, whatever the case may be, they need help. Okay? That's that's what I want to do. That's my next move, guys. That's my next move. I want to start a charter, okay? A whole scenario of where it's like AA or NA meetings or Celebrate Recovery or whatever, but it's grandparents raising grandkids due to addiction. That's what I'm looking for. And if they want to bring the grandkids and let them play and meet each other and let them kids see that, hey, there's other kids like me out there, then by God, let me clap for it because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. They need to know. They need to know that there's other kids out there just like them that are in the same situation that they're in, that they're being raised by their grandparents, they're living with their nanny and their paps, that they're not the only ones that are having to deal with this, and they can have friends that understand what's going on in their little lives because, damn it, they're living it too. Boom. See, that's what I want to do, Jen. If they need help understanding how to get emergency custody of these grandbabies, I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. When I went and pulled Aiden out of that meth house when he was 4 months old, I didn't know. I didn't know how to get emergency custody of that baby. I had to go somewhere and find out. 78,000 grandparents raising their grandchildren. Wow. Wow. You're raising your nieces and nephews. God bless you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, Jen, I'd like to just in one county. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Hi, Joe. I would not doubt it. I feel like that this new endeavor is what I'm being pulled towards. This I've been thinking about this for a long time. This is not something new. This is not something that's just popped up that I'm just, blowing smoke up everybody's ass about or anything like that. No, no, this is not new. This is something that I've been wanting to do for probably over a year now, and it's getting closer. Okay. Um, I want to do this. I want to help more. Oh, it's real close to being everybody's problem. Okay. There are more people, more families affected by addiction now than there ever has been. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And that breaks my heart. And the kids are getting younger. They're getting into this younger and younger and younger. They are. They are. But I want to say this, and then I'm going to shut up. Okay, I'm going to shut up. Aiden's already in the bed asleep, and I think I'm fixing to head that way. Pay attention. The demons are they're showing their faces. Okay, pay attention. With all this cartel stuff going on, with the Oval Office getting involved as hot and heavily as they are right now. And I don't care. I am not talking politics. I am not. I don't care who's in the freaking White House, as long as they are taking this war on drugs seriously. Okay? It might only save one of our kids in this whole community. That's one. That's fine. Okay? But y'all pay attention while this is all going on. Okay? Because the ones that are the loudest against all this happening and against the administration doing their best to get and keep the drugs out of our country, the ones that are fighting the hardest. Y'all remember what I've said a million times. Somebody's making some. Watch and see. Watch and see. They're going to be revealed. They're being revealed right now. Y'all need to watch. Y'all need to watch. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. You know, we've got warships sitting off the coast of Venezuela right now. Okay? I don't care what they have to do. Get the drugs and get the drugs out and keep the drugs out. Okay? I don't care. I'll just applaud. I'll just applaud. Also, if you are in the East Tennessee area and you are interested, the vice president's mother will be speaking at a church in Harriman, Tennessee on October the 4th. Tickets are $20. There is a phone number for the church that you need to call in order to purchase tickets. And you might even get to see me and Paps and Aiden and Kelly there because we plan on attending. Just saying. Just saying. So if you want that information, you can comment below or you can send me an email. My email is always in the description box. It's probably not in the description box of this video yet because, that is not honey. Oh my God, that is freaking broth. It's freaking broth. Okay? Anyway, she has a beautiful story. Her story of addiction and fighting addiction, and she has been in recovery for 10 it was 10 years this past January. She has a beautiful story of overcoming addiction, and I cannot wait to hear her tell it. I just cannot. So, if you are local to Harriman, Tennessee, or in the vicinity, and want to hear her speak, I think it'll be one hell of an evening. So, anyway. I know, right? The freaking broth. What the hell? Let me just scoot over and y'all have the broth. I'm gonna put a sign right there. It says, "This is not this is not honey." Okay. Anyway, thank y'all for jumping on here in full force and listening to me, not judging me, not saying I told you so and all the things. I struggle too, guys. I know y'all do. I know you do. I wish I did. My local honey comes from right across the road, so I can just go over and get it anytime. We're going to get through this together, right? We are. Love you guys. I will see y'all Wednesday. Okay? Thank y'all for all the contributions. I appreciate it. I know. I know, Joe. I know. Love you guys. See you all Wednesday.